Hi, everyone. Recently, you've seen an increase in our agency communication from me, our program directors, and cabinet members about equity, racial justice, and anti racism. I'd like to spend a few minutes explaining what we're doing, why we're doing it, as well as our path and future direction. In our communications, both internally and externally, we've declared our commitment to equity, as well as service equity, and our commitment to be an anti racist organization. There's nothing political or divisive about this commitment. It's not much different from committing to integrity, ethical behavior, anti corruption, and anti discrimination. All these commitments are continuous, ongoing, and not up for debate. Our communities of color, particularly our Black, Brown, Asian, Pacific Islander, and Native communities, have been disproportionately impacted during the last year by the COVID 19 pandemic and the historic Oregon wildfires. The events of the past year have also been particularly painful and traumatizing for our Black communities as well as for our Asian communities who have experienced open expression of hate. Anti racism is about taking apart systems, processes, actions, and behaviors that dehumanize us and replacing them with ones that are equitable, accountable, empowering, and inclusive. It's about understanding historical trauma, its continuous harm, its impact throughout generations, and steps we need to take to repair that harm. We don't expect perfection, just a solid commitment. A commitment that can lead to a brighter future, connected and safer workplaces free from trauma and filled with hope, health, and humanity. During this past year, I made a personal commitment to learn more about our history about race, slavery, racism, racial justice movements, equity, and inclusiveness. I've read, or I should say, listened to, tens of books about the history of race relations, particularly impacting our African American and Native American communities, as well as the experiences of our underserved communities and the multi generational impact which has followed these communities throughout centuries. That awareness has made me more committed to do all I can as the director of this agency to make sure our policies, actions, and practices are equitable, inclusive, and free from any discrimination and racism. We stand as ODHS employees with our state partners, community organizations, elected officials, faith leaders, and people we serve to take collective action implementing our vision of equity, inclusiveness, and anti racism in order to better serve more than 1 million Oregonians who receive our services. With all that said, we commit to listening and learning. We commit to stand together across racial differences. We commit to anti racism and anti discrimination for all. We commit to stand as one to create an inclusive agency where everyone feels they belong. Please join us on this journey. Together, we can make ODHS a more welcoming and inclusive agency. Thank you.